Good morning! So, goal for today was, and is, to go to the National Portrait Gallery, primarily for a self-portrait of Dante Gabriel Rossetti. We'll see that later. But when I got off the tube, I realized it was close to the South Bank, where Mary and I got donuts like 2 weeks ago, so that was a detour that needed to happen. So I ended up going into like the National Gallery and not the National Portrait Gallery on accident and wandered around there for a couple hours. I might go back too, but now Portrait Gallery. So after wandering around the National Portrait Gallery, it turns out that the portrait that I want to see isn't actually on display. It's in there somewhere, it's just not on display. So I don't get to get that. So I'm gonna go back to the National Gallery since they're like connected basically, and look at other things. Okay, finished with National Gallery. I can't believe I didn't know that existed. I completely passed that by and only went into it because I thought it was the National Portrait Gallery. For the most part it was kind of like the second tier works of famous people. You had your Raphaels and Da Vinci's, but not the good ones that everyone knows. I was surprised by the Monets and some more of the Impressionists, the Impression or Expressionists. I always get those two mixed up. Yeah, those were cool. And they did have the Arnolfini wedding, some weird Renaissance stuff. Yeah. Okay, so just had a nice, well, plan was to get Sunday roast with Mary, but they didn't have roast at the place that we went. So I just had steak instead, which is basically the same thing. And back to my hostel to pick up my bags, to go to the bus station, and then from there go to the night bus to Dusseldorf to see Micah. Yeah!